Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday's Reading the Red. Matthew chapter 9, verse 24. 28. 28. So this little story starts in 27, really, when two blind men come to Jesus and they ask Jesus to heal them. And you see that this is like the third time that Jesus is confronted with someone who needs to be repaired, someone who needs to recover. And so these guys come and they actually end up at the door. And in verse 28, it says, Jesus asked them this question: do you believe that I am able to do this? And that's written in red. And they say to him, yes, Lord. So, no uncertainty there. Do you believe that I am able to do this? And they say, yes, Lord. Now, that whole issue of being able to believe is such a complicated thing, because so often we think that we believe when we actually don't believe. And sometimes we long to believe, but we don't actually get the kind of believing that we need in order to be able to really believe and receive. And there's a story in Mark when Jesus is confronted with a man who says to him, a father who says to him, do something to my son and deliver him from some demons. And the disciples try, they can't. And then Jesus kind of comes back and says to the father, everything is possible to him who believes. And Jesus says, the father says, I do believe, but help my unbelief. That part of me which won't believe. And here these guys, they ask Jesus, make our eyes work. They don't work. Make our eyes work. And they knock on his door. Make our eyes work. And Jesus' requirement of them is, do you believe? And there is no hesitation in these guys. Yes, they say, we believe. Yes, we believe. But so often we don't believe, even when we think we believe. And what part of us needs to start believing in order for us to be able to receive? You know, I've said many times, we're mind, our soul, our body, our spirit. You know, we're spiritual beings. We have souls. We live in bodies. Our body is our body. Our soul is our mind, emotions, and our will. And our spirit is our spirit, the real who we are. And brothers and sisters, if we are going to learn to receive from God, then we need to get all aspects of who we are believing. We need to get our spirit on board so that we sincerely believe from the innermost being. We need to get our mind believing, because our mind will lure us into a sense of unbelief. We need to get our emotions, our heart believing. Otherwise, our emotions will remind us of things that have gone wrong or where we didn't get what we asked for. And we need to get our body believing. We need to have that receptive expectation within our body that God is going to actually do something to us. When we say we believe, so often we do believe, but like the man, the father, help my unbelief. And we're all on a journey in some form or another in regards to discovering how to have faith in God, to believe and receive. But the wonderful thing is, each one of us who is Christians have believed in the gospel with all of our hearts and with all of our soul, with all of our body. And as a result of that, we are benefiting from that. Now, if we can learn to get the rest of us expecting God to bless us in the same way that we expect salvation when we die and freedom from judgment, well, we're on a whole new journey. We are on the fast train to Scotland. Brothers and sisters, this is the journey of faith. I hope you enjoyed it this morning. God bless you, and I'll see you on Monday morning.